Oh my days, again. Hannah, watch out for the Christmas tree. Mum will kill me if I knock it down. Hi, my name is Hannah and I am the owner behind Wheely Good Crochet. I am a small business that specialises currently in amigurumi. However, I do want to expand my product range, but I'll get into that soon. Look, we may have to fight through the dog being a pest. She does quite enjoy being a pest. We may just have to fight through this. And so in this video, I wanted to just discuss kind of what my crochet goals are for 2025 alongside my small business goals, because I am a new small business. And so, yeah, I just want to get going, and I just want to lay out what my 2025 goals are so that I can see how I've done in like my first year of my crochet business. First of all, I just want to go through like my crochet goals. So yeah, can we get it down? Good girl. So my crochet goals for 2025 are to use the yarn under, yarn over technique for amigurumi more regularly. I currently use yarn over because it's just how I learned and what comes more naturally to me. But I know that makes your stitches a bit looser and a bit more uneven. So I would like to get into the habit of doing the yarn under, yarn over technique. We will see. I'm pretty stuck in my way of yarn over, yarn over. We'll see. I'm hoping I can get there. I've made a couple of things with the yarn under, yarn over technique, but it takes me so much longer because I didn't learn that way. Yeah, so I'm hoping I can do that. If not, it's not the end of the world. My products are passing testing with the yarn over technique, so it's not the end of the world. It's just something that I would like to be able to do to kind of make my products that bit more professional. I would also like to crochet more wearables. I've made a couple of wearables. I really want to expand more into wearables. Not necessarily to sell, because they would be extremely expensive to sell, you know, because of the amount of time they take. But even stuff like scarves and hats I could sell at markets. And I really want to make myself a jumper, you know? I just want a jumper. So I'm hoping that I can expand into that. My mum has also requested a jumper for Christmas next year, which makes me incredibly nervous. We'll see whether that gets done. She may have to put up with not having a jumper because I don't know if I can be arsed. I'll have to think about that. I would also like to expand more into tapestry crochet. I have done no tapestry crochet pieces whatsoever. I would like to make some, and that is, you know, I just like tapestry crochet. It's just really cool. I think some little pieces that I did would sell well at certain markets, and I've got like some ideas in my head. However, it's just doing it, isn't it? It's just learning a whole new version of crochet almost. I think I know how to do it, but I should also probably watch a tutorial on it. I know that Blondie Knots has got a pretty good tutorial, so I am going to have a look through her tutorial on tapestry crochet to really kind of get that down. I also really want to make Anchor the Octopus by Humble Child Co. I just love the pattern. Hopefully we're settled. Hopefully we are settled. Yeah, so I really want to make Anchor the Octopus by Humble Child Co. I really love the pattern. I've seen so many people make it, and I just think that it would be a great kind of standout piece for my markets. Will you stop being a pest? Will you stop being a pest? You can't have that. No, leave it. Leave it. That's not for you. That's Auntie Lynn's present. That's not Ren's present. You've opened your presents. You have. You've opened them. Yeah. So let's chill out. Oh, this dog today, she needs a walk. Yeah, so I would really like to make Anchor the Octopus by Humble Child Co. I think it would just be a really good standout piece for my market that is going to draw people into my booth. I wouldn't expect it to sell at a market. The price I would have to sell it at is most likely not going to sell at markets, but it's going to be a good like eye-catching piece that is going to draw people in. And then maybe I could do a couple of mini anchors at a lower price if people really like anchor but they can't afford that price, which absolutely fair enough. Then they can have a look at the smaller anchors and maybe buy a smaller anchor. And then I really as well want to make the Space Buddy patterns by Therapy on my hook. I just love them. The Space Buddy patterns are so cute. I just find them absolutely adorable. And I really want to make one. I really, really want to make one. Yeah, I'm going to get to it. I'm going to prioritize it. So now I want to just move on to kind of business specific ones, not necessarily just crochet related, although my crochet goals have also been a bit business oriented. I think that's just what happens when you've got a crochet business. So my business goals, I want to post 1 video a week on YouTube. And so that is going to be something that I am prioritizing, because I think I just want to share what it is like to have a crochet business and to be self-employed in the way that I am going to be self-employed. And then also kind of look at it from kind of how I find it from a disability perspective, because I don't know if you can see, but I am a wheelchair user. I don't normally use a manual chair because my joints are kind of messed up. But I'm at my mum's currently, and my mum's house just isn't big enough for my power chair to be traversing around it. So I use a manual at my mum's. At other times I use a power chair. And so I just think it would be really cool to kind of post this side of being self-employed and this side of having a crochet business and doing markets. Because for me, with markets, I have to think about a lot more things than I would if I was able-bodied. I also want to reach 1,000 followers on YouTube and Instagram. This is my first YouTube video, so I have 0 followers on YouTube. I think Instagram I've got around 200 to 300. I can't remember off the top of my head. Yeah, so reaching 1,000 on both of those I think would be really nice. And then I really want to post more regularly on Instagram, TikTok and Facebook. Yeah, I'm going to be making moves to do that, and I'm going to try and get into a bit of a posting schedule with that. We'll see. I currently haven't figured out a posting schedule. I think I need to do some research, especially around YouTube, around like what days it is best to upload videos. I think in the past I've heard that Sunday is a really good day, but I'm going to have a look into that, which I haven't done already, which I probably should have done before making this video, shouldn't I? It's fine. I'll survive. It's fine. I really want to do 10 markets in 2025 as well. It's probably a little bit ambitious, 10 markets, but I'm thinking that I would like to do more Christmas markets this year. I really want to do a market around Halloween as well, because there are so many like really cute Halloween patterns. Like, oh, there are so many cute Halloween patterns that I really want to make and sell. Yeah, so I think 10 markets might be doable. My next market is booked in for February, and then after that I currently don't have any markets booked in, so I think I'm going to have to really do some research on where my local markets are and trying to get booked into some of them, because that, yeah, I mean, it's going to be a big goal of mine, is to try and get to as many markets as possible and just really kind of get my name out there. I also really want to expand my product, so I want to expand the amount of different plushies I do. In the UK, it is quite a long process to expanding your product, especially if you are making plushies, because we have to safety test anything which has play value. And so all of my plushies, even though obviously they are designed to be more display products, because a child could look at them and go, I want to play with that. It has play value, and so we have to safety test them, and so it's a much longer process of getting new products out there. Because with each new design of plushie I have to safety test them, and I have to make 2 of each product, wash one, and then I've got to drop weights on them, hang weights from their limbs and eyes and all of this stuff. And if they're over 15 centimeters, I also have to set them on fire. So obviously it's quite a long process to get new products out, and so that is why it's going to be a bit of a longer process. It's not just, oh, I see that pattern and I make it and I'm like, nice, I have a new product. It's not that simple in the UK. On a similar fashion, I also need to look into getting sewing labels sorted, because by, I believe it was the 1st of January 2028, so I've got a few years to look into this, but legally we have to have sewing labels by that point. So I'm going to have to really have a look into that and figure out where to get those labels from, what I need on those labels, how much those labels are going to cost. We will see. And then I really want to reach 100 sales on Etsy. That might be a bit of a stretch. It could be a bit of a stretch because currently I have 0 sales on Etsy. So I would like to try getting 100 sales. If I don't get 100 sales, you know, I'm not going to be mad about it. It's fine. It's just kind of a nice goal that I would like to reach. Because yeah, I think as much as I want to sell things at markets, obviously, I really enjoy doing markets. I've done 2, and yeah, I found it a lot of fun to do them. I just really want to sell some things online as well. Yeah, and then I also, in a similar fashion, I want to get an authorised representative sorted so I can sell in the EU again. So the EU is the European Union. I'm from the UK. We decided to leave the EU, but the EU has brought in new rules so that if you are a business outside of the EU, you need to have an authorised representative so that you can sell in the EU, and their contact details and address need to be on your labels and on your products, so that if trading standards want to get in touch with them, they go to them and then they will be that liaison. I have had a friend offer. What I need to do is I just need to send over kind of what their responsibilities would be, just to double check that they are happy with that, and then also draw up a contract to say that basically I am legally responsible for ensuring that all of my products abide by the law, because I would hate for them to offer that and then for them to get into trouble. And so I'm going to just draw up a contract that is basically like, I am in charge of making sure that everything abides by the law. They are just that liaison person. And so I want to get that sorted so that then I can sell in the EU again. Because obviously being from Europe and being a European, it would be great if I could sell in the EU, because all of our neighbouring countries are the EU. Yeah. It's just a little bit sad that I'm having to do this, but it's okay. I'll get there. And I think a lot of this year is just going to be trusting the process and trusting that I can do things and get things done, and I can get to where I want to be. We'll see. I'm really hoping. I'm really, really, really hoping. Hopefully I can reach all of these goals, and you know, I'm really looking forward to kind of building up my YouTube channel from here and to really get stuck in to this next new adventure. Thank you for joining me for this video. Please like the video if you enjoyed it, and comment below what your crochet goals are for 2025. I'll see you next time. Bye.